Now to the story of the man who exposed himself at the presidential rally in Philadelphia yesterday, streaking through the crowd before police caught up with him. Tonight we have the naked truth on the millions of reasons that apparently motivated him. Action News reporter Brian Taff is at the Action News big board with the details. Brian?
Oh, Jim, countless puns that could be employed in the telling of this story. I will refrain. This is what so many people were focused on at that presidential rally yesterday, President Obama. But as you can see, as our cameras captured, for a few brief seconds, all eyes were focused instead on this. A pile of police officers. Underneath that pile of police officers, allow me to show you this man, who was as clothed out of frame as he appears in frame. And I had the unenviable task earlier tonight of getting up close and personal with him. As Juan Rodriguez walked barefoot out of the Philadelphia police headquarters, he didn't quite hide anything, a personality trait that got him here in the first place. Are you naked under that right now?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Rodriguez, a 24-year-old father of 3 from New York, is charged with indecent exposure, public lewdness, and disorderly conduct after running naked at a Philadelphia rally Sunday attended by President Obama. He says he was put up to the task by Aliki David, a British billionaire who posted an online challenge to drum up publicity.
One of the challenges on there just had the title, would you like to win $1 million? I mean, that's very eye-catching right there.
Rodriguez caught some eyes, too. To get the $1 million, he had to streak sans clothing while repeating the name of David's website, which also had to be painted across his chest. It still is. And the president had to see and hear all of it.
I did everything that was part of the rules and such. I had it written on my chest. Said it 6 times. I streaked past him. I was close enough to him. I was like 10 feet away from him.
Rodriguez insists he will get the money, even though he admits the stunt was rather stupid. As for what he'd do with the cash, he says he'd put some away for his children, open up an internet cafe, and even donate to the president's favorite charity. The White House, for the record, declined to comment.
I mean, if nothing else, if I get the money, it'll be worth it, I guess. It's just an experience. Sometimes wacky things happen in our lives.
Yes, they do. This, by the way, Aliki David's website. The story gets a little bit more bizarre. Moments ago, I did talk to Mr. David on the telephone. A billionaire is mentioned behind all of this. He says he's absolutely confident that Mr. Rodriguez did, in fact, do everything as the rules required, but he has to know if the president heard and saw all of it. And so his friend, the ambassador to Greece, is at the White House tonight, and we'll ask the president, and we'll let you know about that as soon as we find out. Live at the big board, Brian Taff, Channel 6 Action News. Jim.
And we await. Thank you, Brian.